What's up YouTube? I'm Melanie Morrison, personal trainer and nutritionist, and today we're going to be talking about kids with food. Just like adults, kids have their preferences, and on top of that, they're exploring taste and texture and trying to figure out what food really is. So I'm going to do 2 videos starting from infancy, working my way up, and each video will end with some snacks or meals that you can kind of create with your kids. So let's jump right into it. So let's get into nursing. This is definitely a challenging phase for a lot of women, and I was one of them for sure. So looking nutritionally, ways that you can really benefit yourself are adding an extra 500 calories a day. And drinking a ton of water really makes a difference with how much milk comes out and how your joints feel. So this is definitely more than the recommended 8 glasses per day. And you would want to make sure that water is spring water and filtered, making sure it's clean water for you and the baby. So a lot of women do have trouble producing enough milk. And so supplements that can help with that are fenugreek and blessed thistle. These are 2 supplements that are commonly found together in health food stores that you can take when you're nursing to kind of help produce more milk. And the last thing I'll add in here for nutrition is a bit of a hack, and it's a quality broth. Whether it's a bone broth, chicken or beef, or a vegetable broth, either way you're getting so much nutrition, and a lot of times you're not gonna have time. So having that already in the fridge and just being able to heat some up in those early mornings or late nights when you need some extra energy, a little bit of electrolytes, a broth is perfect for those times. So at this stage for yourself, you want to think about things that are super easy to make, have a lot of nutritional value, and things that you can make in large portions. So things like soup and stews and mini burgers and little portions of things that you can easily store in the freezer for later will really benefit you in the long run because you're getting all that nutrition and you're not spending that much time. So it is normal to feel pain and discomfort in the beginning stages because both you and the baby are trying to figure out how to nurse. But if it is going on beyond 3 or 4 months, then that's something you want to consult your practitioner or a naturopath or a nutritionist. And common causes of pain or discomfort or blistering on the nipples are candida. So with candida, you can see blistering or you can feel some pain that's coming all the way from your shoulder blade. And there are very few things that you can take when you have candida because you are nursing and you want to be safe with the baby as well. So it's super important to consult someone and to figure out what you can do for candida. So this next stage, 6 to 9 months, baby's gonna start eating a little bit of food, and obviously pureed food. So at this stage, I strongly recommend to make a version of whatever you're having for your meals for baby. Because if you're starting to make 2 meals or 3 meals, depending on who you have in your family and everybody wants something different, you're really gonna overwork yourself and it'll feel very stressful and overwhelming. So at this stage, you're only really testing out 1 food at a time. So it's pureed sweet potato, pureed pear, pureed cauliflower, or pureed zucchini. Whatever the case is, it's 1 food at a time to see how baby agrees with that food. It's a great way to test out for allergies, and it's a great way to really get them to feel the texture and taste of those foods. So I did find it helpful at this stage to make a list of foods. So as my daughter was trying them out, I could cross them off, and this way I could ensure she was testing out a variety of foods for her taste and texture. And also if there was something that maybe irritated her, I would put a little star beside it. So by the time the next time she had that food, I would know whether or not it was that day or it was actually that food. And you do want to test out foods about 8 times with kids, because some foods it takes them about 8 times to figure out whether or not they like it. So at this next stage, from 6 to 9 months, the food can be a little bit more chunky and you can start adding in different spices. So this is where you can really see what type of dishes and flavors that they really like. So in the next stage, from 9 to 12 months, you're pretty much giving them whatever you're having for your meals, but just smaller portions and smaller bite sizes. And around 10 months, you're gonna start to introduce things like fish and chicken and quinoa, because by then their stomach is more developed and they'll be able to digest them. And at this stage too, you wanna encourage more finger foods as well, so they can start using their fingers and they'll really be using their utensils. Nutrition obviously is important for everyone at every age, but children are developing their immune systems from 0 to 7, and they are growing at such a fast rate. So it's very important to create those well-balanced meals for your kids early on and creating those healthy habits. So beyond a year, you really want to develop a lot of good habits with your kids because by this stage, they're starting to know their taste buds and what foods they like. And by staying away from a lot of junk food or processed food will really help them to keep on that healthy habit. So you want to make sure those meals are well balanced, have good protein, have good vegetable, a ton of vegetables, lots of variety, healthy fats, fermented foods, a lot of water. Basically just well-rounded meals that really allow their growth and development and immune system to do their thing. So today we're gonna make a snack with my daughter, and this is something you can easily dress up into a birthday cake or have as an everyday snack. And it's something with simple ingredients, simple sugars, and very easy to make. So let's get started. So we have all our ingredients to make our sweet potato apple muffins. So we'll start with our sweet potato. And we'll pour that into the bowl. And that's 1 cup sweet potato mashed, 1 small apple grated, half a cup of almond butter. Throw that in there. See almond butter?
As
Yeah.
as you
Pardon?
make.
You're mixing it. Okay, let's put in the egg. Actually, we'll wait to do the egg. You mix with the spatula? There you go. And then I will put in
A
2 tablespoons of coconut oil.
how's the coconut oil?
Yeah, coconut oil. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Can you say maple syrup?
Syrup.
Yeah. 1 tablespoon. Okay. And now we need to mix all of this. Are you gonna help me mix? Okay. Do you wanna mix this with the spatula? Or do you wanna use a spoon? You're mixing all the potato. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah. Okay, can I see this spoon? We need to use this spoon for the coconut flour. Can you see? Yeah, coconut flour. 2 tablespoons. You're gonna mix it in? Yeah. Potato. Okay, mixing all of these ingredients. And then we'll pour the eggs in. Last ingredient. And then we'll mix all of this together. No, you can't eat that, kid. We have to wait for it to cook. Can you pour some more in? Okay, there you have it. There's our muffins. These are the apple sweet potato muffins. And you're gonna bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes at 350. And I use a silicone tray just so it's easy to get out. You can just pop them out from the bottom. And there's no chemicals or tin or aluminum or anything in the tray. So those are the sweet potato apple muffins. I hope you try them because they are super tasty. And I'll give a couple of resources as well. So Easy Peasy is a great brand. So they have cups, bowls, utensils, all of that, and they all come in silicone. Super handy and easy to suction to the actual countertop or wherever you have the dishes. And the book that I found super helpful was Sprout Right. This was a resource that I had for school for nutrition, and I found that super helpful. There's a lot of alternatives, a lot of recipes, and it kind of gives you a guideline of what you're supposed to do throughout the stages. Oh, in addition, cow's milk and rice are common allergies for babies, so it actually gives a lot of resources or a lot of alternatives for rice formula and cow's milk. And there's other recipes in there and different formulas that you can kind of choose from. It also gives a breakdown of the nutritional value. So definitely check that out. And again, thanks for watching. My name is Melanie Morrison. If you have any comments, please leave below and like and subscribe for more content.